The avoidant person operates from a complex system of fears that shape their defensive behaviors and relationship patterns. While they project confidence through emotional detachment and independence, beneath this facade exists profound anxiety about specific outcomes they cannot consciously acknowledge without threatening their protective identity. These fears drive their withdrawal and dismissive treatment while simultaneously creating the exact outcomes they desperately hope to avoid. Understanding these hidden fears reveals the psychological vulnerabilities beneath their armor of indifference. Fear that you will expose their emotional dependency. The avoidant person harbors deep terror that their partner will reveal and expose the emotional dependency they work so hard to deny and suppress. Beneath their presentation of complete self-sufficiency exists genuine need for connection, validation, and love that contradicts their identity as emotionally independent person who needs no one. They fear their partner will recognize and call attention to moments when they clearly demonstrated care, need, or emotional investment that their defensive narrative insists does not exist. This fear drives much of their dismissive behavior and emotional minimization as they attempt to preemptively neutralize any evidence of their actual feelings. They become cold precisely when they feel warmth, withdraw exactly when they desire closeness, and dismiss their partner when they recognize their own growing attachment. The terror of having their emotional dependency exposed and named forces them to constantly prove through their behavior that they neither need nor particularly value their partner. They fear their partner will hold up a mirror reflecting their true feelings and force them to acknowledge the vulnerability they have spent years avoiding. Fear that you will actually leave and never return. The avoidant person experiences profound anxiety that their partner will eventually exhaust their patience and leave permanently, without looking back. This fear exists in constant tension with their need to maintain distance and control, creating internal conflict that manifests as hot and cold patterns. They simultaneously push their partner away through poor treatment while secretly hoping that person possesses infinite tolerance and will remain available regardless of how badly they behave. This fear intensifies as they recognize their partner's growing exhaustion, diminishing hope, or increasing self-respect that suggests their tolerance has limits. The avoidant person fears encountering someone who values themselves enough to walk away from one-sided dynamics, someone who will implement permanent cutoff rather than continuing to pursue or wait indefinitely. They dread the moment when their usual strategies of withdrawal and return will fail because their partner has genuinely moved beyond caring. This fear remains largely unconscious because acknowledging it would require admitting how much they actually need and value their partner, contradicting their entire defensive identity. Fear that you will replace them and thrive without them. The avoidant person carries deep anxiety that their partner will not only survive their absence but flourish dramatically in ways that prove their presence was limiting rather than enhancing. They fear being replaced by someone more emotionally available who can provide the consistency and reciprocity they cannot sustain. This terror stems from their unconscious recognition that they offer insufficient emotional investment and that their partner deserves better treatment than they can provide. They dread witnessing their former partner radiating happiness, success, and fulfillment that contradicts their assumption about their own importance and irreplaceability. This fear drives their need to occasionally breadcrumb or maintain some form of contact that keeps their former partner from completely moving forward. They cannot tolerate the evidence that someone not only survived without them but actually improved once they were removed from their life. This visible thriving would confirm their deepest insecurity, that their emotional limitations make them inadequate partners and that others can easily find superior alternatives once they stop accepting poor treatment and breadcrumbs.